Gonna come.
Here it comes.
Listen.
Oh, no. Listen.
Takes it off.
An incorrect message.
Wow.
And you see him here. He takes it off, and he's getting ready for his pictures. The flags flank him.
I saw it with my own eyes.
Right, Caitlin?
I
this
can't
is what
believe
he did.
it.
This is the moment. This is what
I'm
he produced
stunned.
it for.
Why
He
did
wants
they
the
let him
image
out
to
without
be,
sewing that mask to his face?
I'm strong.
I think
That
there
was
should be
irresponsible.
a federal mandate of sewing masks to people's faces.
I say we close down Walter Reed Hospital. They didn't
let me tell
sew
you
his
something.
mask to his face.
Let me tell you something.
Right? Close it down.
You are exactly right.
It down.
Close it down. Not because they were killing our veterans during the
No.
Obama administration. No. But because they healed the president. That's why I was all for keeping Parkland Hospital open after the president died in Parkland Hospital.
Right.
You know, I was like, hey, more federal funds to that hospital. But this one cured the president.
Yeah.
And
Shouldn't have.
My gosh, how irresponsible of them.
Unbelievable.
Do we happen to have, you know what? Let me give the commentary. Do we have a longer version of this? Let me just take the commentary short, please.
It's going to come. Here we go.
A very different
Takes it off.
and incorrect message.
And you see him here. He takes it off, and he's getting ready for his pictures. The flags flank him. Right, Caitlin? This is what he did. This is the moment. This is what he produced
what he
it
did.
for. He wants the image to be, I'm strong. This virus is nothing. His tweet today, feeling
dare
better
he.
than I did 20 years ago. Don't be afraid of COVID. Don't let it dominate your life.
Oh my gosh. Don't let
There
it
he
dominate
is.
your
This
life.
is the image he wants.
Don't let it dominate your life. Now, Trump actually stepped to a microphone. Here's what he said. Don't be afraid of COVID. Listen.
One thing that's for certain, don't let it dominate you.
Oh,
Don't be afraid of it.
no.
You're going to beat it. We have
No,
the best
no, you're not gonna
medical
beat it.
equipment. We have the best medicines.
Fear.
All developed recently.
No. Fear.
And you're going to beat it. I didn't
No.
feel so good.
He didn't beat it.
And 2 days ago, I could have left 2 days ago. 2 days ago, I felt great, like better than I have in a long
No,
time.
you won't,
I said
but
just
you won't,
recently.
you won't.
Better than 20 years ago.
You're going to be sick for the rest of your
Don't let
life.
it dominate. Don't
No,
let it
stay
take over
inside.
your lives.
No.
Don't let that happen.
Panic.
We're the greatest country in the world.
No, we're not.
We're going back. We're going back to work. We're going to be
No,
out
we're
front.
not. Never.
Don't
As
open
your
your
leader,
business.
I had to do that.
No.
I knew there's danger to it, but I had to do it.
Oh, my gosh.
I stood out front.
Oh.
I led.
Holy cow.
Nobody that's a leader would not do what I did.
Yeah. Yeah, well. Let me tell you that right now. I think you know what I'm saying.
That's what he wants
This
the
is-
image to be.
That's what he wants the image to be. You know what? I have to tell you something. Here he is saying, don't fear it. Don't fear it. I mean, what kind of president says that? Cut one.
Values have shrunk to fantastic levels. Taxes have risen. Our ability to pay has fallen. Government of all kinds is faced by serious curtailment of income.
Right, thank you
The
for bringing
means of
us down.
exchange are frozen in the
Look how
current
bad
of trade.
things are.
The withered leaves of industrial
The
enterprise
withered
lie on every
leaves.
side.
Oh, finally, a
Farmers
president.
find no market for their produce.
No markets for
and
any
the savings
product.
of many years in thousands of families are gone.
Thank
this
you.
great nation will endure
Whoa.
as it has endured.
Wait a minute, what?
Will revive and will prosper.
No, we won't.
But first of all, let me assert my firm belief that the only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
No, don't listen to that. It's
Nameless,
withered leaves.
unreasoning,
No,
unjustified
no,
terror,
stop.
which
Don't,
paralyzes
no,
needed effort to
no.
convert retreat
We're
into advance.
No, stop it. Stop it. We're in a depression. It's not going to get better. You've lost your income. You've lost your family savings. Fear. Make sure you fear. We're not going to conquer this. And it's that kind of leadership that got us through World War I or World War II, where we just spoke of the withered leaves on the trees and the destruction to all of our institutions. Do you remember when the World Trade Center came down? Right? Mm-hmm. Fear.
I want you all to know that America today America today is on bended knee.
No, we
in
weren't.
prayer for the people whose lives were lost here,
No.
for the workers who work here, for the families who mourn. This nation stands with the good people of New York City and New Jersey and Connecticut
There were no good people there.
as we mourn the loss of thousands of our citizens.
And we're going to dwell on that. We got to dwell on that.
I can hear you. I can hear you. The rest of the world hears you. And the people who knocked these buildings down will hear all of us soon.
No, they won't. No, they won't. We can't defeat it. We don't even know who they are. And they're probably surrounding us. It's a really bad thing. Really bad. Well, almost as bad as when our space shuttle blew up.
The crew of the Space Shuttle Challenger honored us for the manner in which they lived their lives. We will never forget them, nor the last time we saw them this morning, as they prepared for their journey and waved goodbye and slipped the surly bonds of earth to touch the face of God. I know it's hard to understand, but painful things like this happen.
No,
it's all part of the process of exploration and discovery.
No, we have to stop.
It's all part of taking a chance and expanding man's horizon.
Don't take a chance. Stay home.
The future doesn't belong to the faint-hearted.
Yes, it does.
It belongs to the brave.
We'll protect you.
The Challenger crew was pulling us into the future.
No, they weren't.
And we'll continue.
They were all blown up. No, they won't. We won't follow them. We can't follow them. This is too great for us to be able to overcome. Please don't listen to these words. I mean, do you remember what happened when the English sent all of their boats, their entire navy over to France? They were wiped out. They were wiped out. They couldn't send anybody over there. They didn't have any more ships. And if they sent them over there, they were going to be bombed by the Germans. They were over. Don't you remember Churchill?
We shall fight in France. We shall fight on the seas and oceans. We shall fight with growing confidence and growing strength in the air. We shall defend our island, whatever the cost may be.
No.
We shall fight on the beaches. We shall fight on the landing grounds. We shall fight in the fields and in the streets. We shall fight in the hills. We shall never surrender. And if, which I do not for a moment believe, this island or a large part of it were subjugated and starving, then our empire beyond the seas, armed and guarded by the British fleet, would carry on the struggle until, in God's good time, the new world, with all its power and might, steps forth to the rescue and the liberation of the old.
Well, it is a good thing that the new world, because we were suffering from a depression. We had withered leaves. Our industry was over. There was no way to make it. How are we possibly going to step up and defend the free world? It can't be done. I want you to know Donald Trump is wrong. How dare him say that we are going to conquer this? Oh my gosh, how dare him say don't fear this virus? You need to panic. Let me tell you something, America. Our choice has never been more clear. It is not a battle between Joe Biden and Donald Trump. It's not a battle between left and right. It is a battle between light and dark, hope and fear, life and death. They actually say the GOP is a death cult because of the virus and what Donald Trump is doing, taking his mask off. It's a death cult. Really? You're okay with killing a child after they're born. letting them just shiver. Let them just starve to death. Let them gasp their last breath all alone. And we're the death cult? No, I'll tell you what we are. We're Americans, and far too many Americans have forgotten what it means to be an American. What it means to be an American, as opposed to a European or anything else. Americans go into the wilderness. Americans go to the great unknown. Americans cross the mountains when they only have a hand cart. They bury their children in the middle of nowhere, in the snowy ground, and they dig those graves with their hands until they're bloody. They bury them and they move over the mountains. Why? Because we don't give up. And you know what? It's sad that that's an American idea. It's really, truly sad that we're the only people that actually believe in those things, that we as individuals can stand up and conquer it. It's sad because that's life itself. Why will this COVID virus be with us forever? Because it's life. And life has a way of finding its way to live and to expand. And they are telling you right now, don't expand. Fear. Let us expand. Let us expand our power and our domination and our lies and our deceitfulness and our death cult. You're nothing. You can't do it. Let me tell you and echo the words of the past. We have nothing to fear but fear itself. And I am not afraid. I know what the future holds. I know the proving grounds that are in front of us. But I know who I serve, and I know how it ends. And I know America. I know the promises that our founders made, and we are to keep. I know the power of the individual. You have the ultimate power of the universe within you. Accept it. Square your shoulders and stop being told that you can't grieve with your family together because of some invisible virus. Yeah, we need to take precautions. Yes, we should wear masks when we're in groups. Yes, we shouldn't go in the thousands to protest and then riot. But I am not going to cower, and I am not going to listen to a group of people that tell me that our president saying, "Don't fear this, we'll beat this," is somehow or another wrong. I don't want to follow anyone who doesn't believe in a brighter future. Because that is what America promises. That tomorrow, if we each do what we're supposed to do, not what we're told to do, we'll build a much brighter future for all mankind.